reactionary, me?
Me, I guess. He says that anyone that wanted to sell at a profit was a reactionary.
Was we reactionaries back in them days when you was selling beef cattle for 6 cents a pound on the hoof?
Well,
His real name was Marion Robert Morrison, but you knew him as John Wayne. He was more than just an actor, he was an icon, a symbol of the rugged American spirit that defined Hollywood's golden age. From westerns to war movies, John Wayne dominated the silver screen. Wayne's journey to stardom was anything but conventional. A football scholarship to USC seemed like his ticket to success, but fate had other plans. A body surfing accident washed away his dreams of gridiron glory, but it opened the door to Hollywood. Wayne's star began to rise with his first leading role in Raoul Walsh's epic western, The Big Trail. Despite its initial flop, Wayne's rugged charm and steely resolve caught the eye of audiences and directors alike. But it wasn't until he climbed aboard John Ford's Stagecoach in 1939 that Wayne hit the big leagues. From there, it was a whirlwind of success, with over 142 films under his belt and countless hearts captured along the way. Wayne wasn't just a movie star, he was a lover of cars, and his love for Pontiacs was unrivaled by any. You didn't know about his cars? You should, and that's why we made this video for you.
I was very clever and witty that night, the envy of even Bob Hope. But tonight I don't feel very clever, very witty. I feel very grateful, very humble, and all thanks to many, many people.
John Wayne was born on May 26, 1907 in Winterset, Iowa. Growing up in Palmdale, California, young Marion excelled both on the field and in the classroom at Glendale Union High School. Football, debating, and even journalism were just a few of his passions, but it was his unwavering loyalty to his truly Airedale Terrier Duke that earned him the nickname Little Duke around town. Despite dreams of attending the U.S. Naval Academy, Wayne's less than stellar grades landed him at the University of Southern California instead. Towering at 6'4.5" tall, he was a force to be reckoned with on the football field until a broken collarbone dashed his athletic aspirations. It wasn't just sports that defined Wayne's early years. From working at an ice cream shop to rubbing shoulders with Hollywood's elite as a horseshoer for film studios, he had always wanted to be an actor. As a nod to a favor owed, director John Ford and Western film legend Tom Mix pulled John Wayne into the movie scene as a prop boy and extra. Wayne attributed much of his swagger to his encounters with Wyatt Earp, a pal of Mix's. From moving furniture to starring in minor roles, Wayne hustled his way into the limelight, forging a lasting bond with director John Ford along the way. But it was a chance encounter with director Raoul Walsh that truly changed the game. Seeing Wayne's potential, Walsh gave him his first starring role in The Big Trail. Originally dubbed Anthony Wayne after the fiery Revolutionary War general, the name didn't quite stick. It was Walsh's suggestion of John Wayne that sealed the deal, despite Wayne's absence from the name game discussion. With The Big Trail, Wayne stepped into the spotlight in a big way. Filmed on a jaw-dropping budget in the breathtaking American Southwest, the movie wowed audiences with its grandeur. Although it flopped at the box office, it laid the groundwork for Wayne's future success, earning him a special place in the hearts of modern critics. Undeterred by setbacks, Wayne dove headfirst into a slew of roles, from corpses to singing cowboys. He became a staple of Poverty Row westerns, perfecting his craft alongside legendary stuntmen like Yakima Canute. Wayne's impact was undeniable, revolutionizing on-screen heroics and forever changing the way good guys fought on the silver screen. It feels exciting to keep talking about Wayne's life, but that would take us a very long time. You see, there's no doubt that John Wayne was a great actor. He starred in so many movies back then and was a household name. He also won an Oscar award. But enough Hollywood talk, let's just talk about his cars instead. That's why we made this video in the first place. Surprisingly, John Wayne's love for Pontiacs extended beyond the iconic Trans Am. When he wasn't tearing up the screen, Wayne preferred cruising around in full-size Pontiac station wagons. Rumor has it that he owned a fleet of at least 3 of these bad boys during the groovy 70s. It seems even the Duke couldn't resist the allure of a Pontiac powerhouse on 4 wheels. But it was the 1975 Pontiac Grand Safari wagon that stood out the most. Needing enough headroom to rock his signature cowboy hat while driving, Wayne turned to Barris Custom to customize his 1975 Pontiac Grand Safari station wagon. It's said to be one of the last rides Wayne enjoyed before his passing in 1979, adding an extra layer of legend to this already iconic vehicle. Wayne's 1975 Pontiac Grand Safari wagon came fully loaded straight from the factory, boasting features like air conditioning, a tilt steering wheel, a power driver's seat, an AM/FM stereo with an 8-track player, and cruise control, all powered by the robust 455 cubic inch V8 engine. Emission regulations limited the drivetrain output to a modest 200 horsepower. It was paired with a 3-speed turbo hydromatic transmission, which may have had the 5,090-pound wagon feel a bit sluggish even for its time. With the added weight of the roof modifications estimated at 210 pounds, acceleration and handling may have taken a hit, but for Wayne, the priority was undoubtedly his comfort behind the wheel. Bears Customs kept things low-key with this Pontiac, focusing on boosting headroom and adding subtle branding, unlike their earlier wild creations. The first wagon they whipped up for Wayne back in 1970, picture this: two-tone paint, gold wheels, a vinyl roof, steer horns, and a cowboy mural on the fender. A real showstopper that fetched $67,500 at auction. Then in 1972, they dialed it down a notch with a raised roof and vinyl coating, respecting Wayne's newfound taste for understated elegance. Before you think this is just another set of wheels, consider this. Wayne's 1966 International Harvester War Wagon raked in $102,000 at auction. Wayne's need for a rugged, all-terrain vehicle led him to commission a custom-built beast in 1966, the War Wagon, a modified International Harvester travelall. Having to traverse his vast ranches, Wayne required a vehicle that could handle any weather or terrain with ease. Crafted by Ray Gaskin in Pasadena, California, this unique truck was tailored to Wayne's specifications. Taking cues from safari vehicles seen in his 1961 film Hottery, the travelall was beefed up with a roll bar for added roof strength, essential for Wayne's towering stature and signature Stetson hat. A roof hatch doubled as a hunting port, ideal for bagging antelope on his sprawling property. Other rugged enhancements included a heavy-duty luggage rack, a robust 10,000-pound winch, and steel bumpers front and rear. Inside, while a touch of luxury was added with aftermarket air conditioning and an electric rear window, functionality remained paramount. Powered by an International V8 engine and paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, the War Wagon was ready for action at a moment's notice. The iconic moniker War Wagon wasn't a product of meticulous branding strategy. Rather, it emerged spontaneously during a visit to Wayne's ranch by Merv Griffin and his crew, with Wayne's youngest son, Ethan, dubbing the travelall with the fitting title. Captured on camera, the name stuck like glue, permanently etching itself onto the rugged SUV's identity. Though the lettering bearing the name was added post-Wayne, the truck's legacy remained intact. Acquired by Pickett in 1989, the War Wagon continued to make waves, gracing venues like the El Paso International Airport and the Riverside Hotel and Casino in Longland, Nevada. This trusty car wasn't just a showpiece, it was a workhorse on his Arizona ranch, tackling rugged terrain with the ease of a seasoned cowboy. So when Texas legislator Joe Pickett got wind that the Wayne family was parting ways with this legendary vehicle after the actor's passing, he spared no effort to make it his own, selling off multiple cherished rides and even taking out a car loan. Pickett was determined to secure the keys to the War Wagon and keep its legacy alive. Despite flirtations with selling, Pickett's lofty asking price of $1 million likely kept potential buyers at bay. Well, it was later auctioned off at $102,000. Among the array of iconic cars, Wayne's 1953 Corvette convertible stands out as a true gem, proudly showcased alongside his likeness in a Las Vegas museum. However, even the towering Wayne found himself grappling with the practicality of his beloved ride. Standing at a towering 6'4" and bearing the scars of countless stunt-filled performances, navigating in and out of the Corvette became increasingly challenging. With a heavy heart, Wayne made the tough decision to bid farewell to his cherished convertible, passing it into the hand of his close friend and fellow actor, Ward Bond. As a proud owner of the 53rd Corvette off the assembly line, Wayne reveled in cruising around Newport Beach and zipping to movie sets in his prized possession. Life can be short, no matter how fast you ride. For Wayne, it took quite an unexpected turn in 1979. After 4 decades of acting with an appearance in over 250 films, Wayne was diagnosed with stomach cancer. Despite his valiant efforts to combat the disease by participating in a cancer vaccine study, John Wayne ultimately succumbed to stomach cancer on June 11, 1979 at the UCLA Medical Center. His final resting place is at the Pacific View Memorial Park Cemetery in Corona del Mar, Newport Beach. Wayne embraced Roman Catholicism shortly before his passing, as confirmed by his son Patrick and grandson Matthew Munoz, a priest in the California Diocese of Orange. Wayne's choice for his tombstone inscription, Feo fuerte y formal, which he translated to mean ugly, strong, and dignified.